what Steph said pregame about blah, blah, blah? And if so, did it have an effect on your emotion going into the game?
I wasn't aware. I just know that we need a win. I don't even care if he's going to add the fuel to the fire. It's phony stuff, but just came in, ran the game plan, did it to a T, and got a lot of deflection to increase our transition. So,
Parker?
Dillon, so y'all held the Warriors to just 4 offensive rebounds, 5 second chance points. That's something that they've really been kind of getting at y'all in this series. Was there anything different with the game plan and the execution there, or was it just the urgency of an elimination game tonight?
yeah, elimination game raises our, like you said, our urgency. We played better that way, I feel like. Guys were more locked in, guys were tuned, especially in times when they had their runs. We weathered it and went on our own run. We did that same effort on the defensive end, same rebounding, box out, so we can fuel our transition.
Michael? Or Drew, sorry.
Dillon, people were really hard on you after Game 4. What did you think of that, and what was the feeling like to respond and get a big win today?
I'm never on social media, so I don't hear anybody. I'm on my worst critic. I know I'm playing like trash. I know I'm not shooting 3 well, but I'm trying to do all the little things, trying to feel out my jump shot, get where my shots are, play more physical on the offensive end, to get my shots, and slowly and surely it'll come. It's been like I said before, a rough season, in and out the lineups, ballot injuries or whatnot, but DB gonna be still here on the defensive end, trying to minimize points from their best player.
Let's go to Michael, then Mark.
Dillon, you're on Jaren Jackson as hard as anybody on the team. What have you said to him personally, these last couple games, and just what are you noticing from the way he's playing?
He's the key. They got no one to guard him, no one to stop him. He needs to keep demanding the ball, and the Warriors gonna have to adjust and double team him soon, and he's gonna have to learn how to pass the ball out to get his teammates shots, and that's what he needs to do, and try to tell him to stay aggressive. And they're a walking mismatch out there for every single player that guards you, so just keep attacking.
Mark?
Dillon, game 1 you lose by a bucket. Game 4 you lead for all but 45 seconds. Tonight, obviously, what is the feeling in the locker room, despite being down 3-2?
I would say we're energized, we're locked in, and we're all eyes on Game 6. Trying to keep surviving so we can force a Game 7. But first comes Game 6. We got to give all our whole effort and just follow the game plan and work out their adjustments.
We'll go, then John Hollinger.
Dillon, you guys have won many games before without Ja, but the manner in which you won tonight, what does that say about you guys?
Next man up mentality. You know how to respond. You know how to play with each other better than any team in the NBA. And we continuously find ways to keep up in our play. And it's just a fun style to play. And it starts on the defensive end. Everyone bought in on the defensive end, guarding, trying to get deflections, rebounding, and it builds into our offense.
We have time for 3 more. We'll go John, Teresa, and with Jarvis.
Hey Dillon, first quarter, looked like you had a drive where you kind of grabbed the back of your leg and might have gone off, maybe gotten it wrapped. I was just wondering how that was feeling and what that was.
I was feeling great. I'm ready for Game 6, and ain't nothing gonna hold me out of this series.
We'll go Teresa.
Dillon, you mentioned all eyes on Game 6, but this is a young team, second youngest to be at this stage in a quarter century. the way they focused tonight, how tough is it going to be for this group to take that into Game 6 on Friday night?
Very tough, but we're humble in this win, and we gotta have that same effort in Game 6. That's the only way we're gonna have a chance to win. It's gonna be a hostile environment, as you guys know, and we gotta come in there with each other and our families that we bring, and muster up some energy and pull out Game 6.
Last question, Jarvis.
Right here, Dillon. You guys decided to really go big and go bully ball, which seems to really suit your game as far as attacking the paint. Talk a little bit about that strategy and how it worked for you guys.
Steve-O found a way to feed him in the paint. Same with Jaren. And once we get able to, establish the paint, it's easy for us to make threes. We relentlessly crash the boards. Relentlessly played off the catch and drive the closeouts, and then ultimately, like I said, it opens up the three. So we had a complete game tonight. But we got to bring that on the road and keep that same effort and energy on the defensive end.
Thanks, Dillon.
Appreciate it.